I have some happy mail to share today. But before I do, I've been noticing on YouTube, I've been watching all these videos, you know, and everybody has their little nameplate that they show on the screen, like if they don't have anything else to show, so that you're not just staring at a blank table. They have these pretty little nameplates, and I've seen all kinds, and they're really cute. So, you know, I'm always wanting to keep up with the YouTube community, you know, just to try to fit in. I don't want to stand out like a freak or anything. So I made myself a pretty little nameplate too. So there it is. I spent a lot of time and effort decorating that thing. So I hope that you are appropriately impressed. And you should be impressed with my nails too, because I have happy holiday fingernails. I was just in the mood to polish them this morning, so I did. So there. Plus I haven't been doing a whole lot of, you know, messy painting and stuff lately, so not a big deal. Anyway, it's been forever since I've done a video, and just not for any reason. I've just been busy. Had company, had stuff to do, then the holidays, and during that time, I got a couple of packages from a couple of YouTube friends, and I'm just now getting around to making the video for them. I've had them for like a month. It's crazy. I mean, they probably hate me. They've unsubscribed, and you know, I'll never hear from them again, and I wouldn't blame them really, because seriously, it's been like a month. But anyway, I apologize for that because I've just been busy, but I'm still just trying to come to terms with the stuff that they sent, because it's crazy. The first thing I got was from Tracy on YouTube. Her name on YouTube is Jeff's Mom 67, and she sent a Lion King program, which is like the coolest thing ever, because a while back I got this one from my friend Iris in Germany, and it's a German program for the Lion King musical, and I just had to fit over it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I can't imagine anybody parting with something like that, because I would just treasure it forever. I probably wouldn't do anything with it. I would just treasure it because it's a treasure. So I love it. And then anyway, Tracy turns around and she sends me the English version of the Lion King program. Check it out. This one I think was from, was it in Kansas? Wichita? I don't remember where the production was. But anyway, you know, of course it's gorgeous, and it's the Lion King, so it's awesome. But the best thing, I have a set. Check me out. I have a set of Lion King programs in 2 different languages. This is just like the most awesome ever. So if anybody else out there has an extra Lion King program in a language other than English and German, well, Pepsi ads are certainly okay. Anyway, if you'd just like to get rid of them, I would certainly take them, because I think it would just be the coolest thing ever to have a whole collection of Lion King programs in all different languages, and then someday I might do something awesome with them. I don't know what, because I can just see me spending years fondling them and just loving on them because they're so awesome. So anyway, this is like the happiest happy mail ever, Tracy. Thank you so very, very much for parting with your program and sending it to me. I keep doing this because it's embossed. It's, you know, it's textural, and then I like the way it feels, so I'm zoning out on the texture. But anyway, I love it. Thank you so very, very much for thinking about me and for taking the time and the expense to send it. That was just a very awesome and kind thing to do. The next thing I got a box. My mom and my sister and her family were here visiting, and I got a box in the mail, and I read the return address and everything. It didn't click immediately. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought I'd ordered something off of eBay that I forgot about. But then I opened it up and I immediately realized, oh, it's Bonnie. Bonnie said she was going to send a box of stuff. And she did. And I've already thrown away the box, and like I've used half of what she sent already because it's been so long. I'm sorry, but you know, I was excited. I loved it. But when I opened it up and I started pulling stuff out, and my mom and my sister were there. Oh, wait. I forgot. There. And my mom and my sister were there, and they kept asking me, now who is this? Now, why did she send this? Did you buy this? What is this for? I don't understand. And I was cracking up because I didn't understand either. She said she was going to send a few things, and I thought, oh, great. You know, I was expecting like an envelope of stuff. The girl sent machinery and... Okay, you're just not going to believe what she sent. I can't believe what she sent. This is from Bonnie on YouTube. She is COLLBN. And Bonnie, thank you so much. I mean, not only for the stuff that you sent, which is amazing, as everyone will see in a minute, but it was so entertaining watching my mom and my sister try to figure out why you were sending all this stuff. And I just couldn't really explain to them that it's just, you know, it's just what people do. So, anyway, Bonnie sent, I opened it up, and she sent a note, and this beautiful card. It says, just saying thank you, you make me laugh, from Bonnie. And it's, I mean, it's gorgeous. Girl's got skills, I'm telling you. So I get the beautiful card, I get the note, and then the next thing I pull out was, I was very confused about this, because I didn't know what this was. It was looking like this in the box, and I thought, oh, a purse? And yeah, sure enough, it looks like a purse. Okay, in my limited, you know, scrapbook experience, I'd never seen one of these. Fortunately, Bonnie's note explained it, and she also included like instructions and everything, so I wasn't a complete idiot. I could, you know, figure it out. And it is one of those, you know, like a Sizzix thing that makes the texture. You put the little texture deals, because she saw that I was using my pasta machine to use, I got some of those texture plates that you put cardstock in, you know, and run them through. And I was using my pasta machine because I don't have a Sizzix, I don't have a Cuttlebug, I don't have any of those die cut machine things. And, you know, my pasta machine worked. This is basically a pasta machine shaped like a purse. How awesome is that? Okay, not only did she send the whole machine, and she said why. She ended up getting the big Sizzix thing, so this was kind of redundant for her, even though I'm still, you know, I mean, who does that? Who just gives away a machine? I'll tell you who. Bonnie. My new BFF Bonnie does. That's who. She sends the machine, plus she sends, okay, here's the, I've been playing with it earlier today. Here's the little plates that you use to run through there. And then she sent this whole bag full of the little texture envelopes. There's all kinds, there's borders, there's, and she sent a couple different brands. Some are Sizzix and then some are the Cuttlebug kind. And they're really cute. Like, she didn't clean out her stash and send me all the cheesy ones that she never uses. Obviously, these... Look, these are all really, really good. I wouldn't have parted with these, but for some reason, Bonnie did. And I'm so grateful. This one even was still in its package. And it has two, I love both of these. A little swirly, and this is kind of a chevron thing. I'm not really sure how well you can see all this, but I was playing with it earlier, so I ran just some scrap paper through it. Just these. And then I just kind of rubbed over them with some ink and stuff so they would show up. But that's this little chevron-y looking one on there. And then this one, I love this one. It's like a paint drip. And this one, I used 2 or 3 of the plates. This is one of them. I love that, and it gave a really good, deep, embossed impression. And this one, another border. And this one was this other one that came in that package. Right there. And I dropped one. And this one was one that I actually kind of... Okay, here's what I did. I ran it through. You know, it was awesome. Did it. It was great. and in my frenzy picking up another piece to run through, I had it on the bottom, so it squished it out a little bit. But anyway, it did emboss nicely, and I put the ink on to kind of show that pattern because I love that pattern. And it does front and back. So I have had so much fun just playing with this, you know, figuring out how it works and messing with it. I can't wait to actually use it for real. And okay, yeah, it is a lot easier than my pasta machine, which was fine to make do, but having the right tool for the job is really important. You know, you make do when you don't have it, but when you get the right tool for the job becomes so much easier and so much more pleasant. I am going to texture emboss everything that is not nailed down. I can just see it already. I've already had, you know, fun just experimenting. So Bonnie, thank you so very, very much, and look out, because I am on a texture embossing mission, and nothing in my house is safe. I'm just going to say it. I am going to be running everything I can through my little pasta machine purse. That is like the funnest ever. My sister and mother were still very confused. They don't understand, but that's okay. It was entertaining, like I said, watching them try to figure out what it was and why someone would just send it to me. Obviously, I still can't figure it out because it's pretty awesome. Okay, Bonnie's box also contained these 2 paper pads, which again, I don't understand, you know, why she would give away 2 perfectly awesome paper pads. These are not awful pads of leftover paper. I guess I must be a terrible person and I only give away my awful, terrible leftovers. Do I really do that? Well, that can't be true. No, I give away good stuff. Well, maybe it's just because I don't have a lot of awful stuff, because I don't buy a lot of stuff, you know. And I've been doing this so long that I don't have a lot of early mistakes anymore. Because, you know, you buy stuff early on when you start doing any kind of craft, because you're just in that accumulating mode. And then after you get into it and you get better, then you realize that stuff that you bought in the beginning is really not your style and you don't need it, so you give it away. But it's really not awful cheesy stuff if you give it to someone else who's just starting and then they love it. So, I don't know. I'm rambling and trying to think too much about it when I should just be saying thank you very much, Bonnie. I've already used a few of the sheets out of here. While my mom was here, we did a little thing and actually sent a couple sheets home with her for something she was doing. So I have gotten some good mileage out of those already. And one of the things about Bonnie's box that just blew me away is that I think maybe she watches my videos. And I'm still kind of, you know, I know people watch them and y'all comment, which is just the coolest thing ever, and I can see that there's been, you know, so many video views or whatever, so somebody's watching them. It still just floors me as to why anyone would, I guess is the thing. And I can tell that she does because she sent things that I've talked about before. So, you know, she sent these alphabets, which I know I have mentioned at least once, that I just have this compulsive need to accumulate alphabet stickers because I love them, and I do use them. I use them quite a bit because I don't like my handwriting. So I use the alphabet stickers. These are all, and they're awesome. You know, they're beautiful. I will definitely use these. I'm actually surprised I haven't already. So these, thank you, Bonnie. I will be using those. And she sent this bag, just all of these things. Maybe I'm just such a hoarder that I would never let go of them unless I had tons of extra. Because these are cool things. Okay, she has a note on here that these are from her former job. These are library cards and an envelope. And the cards that go in the envelope, plus these look like card catalog cards. Yeah, but I'm not sure maybe if I mentioned it in a video or if maybe she's just channeling my soul or something. But I've been looking for library cards on eBay. I found a couple of sets because I really want, you know, like several hundred, and I want them old school, typed out library cards, used, you know, and they're available, but they're not cheap. You know, people that have them know what they have. I just hate that. But I have a card catalog, and it's empty. I think it's got 15 drawers, and I would like to have library cards in a couple of the drawers. And of course I will use them in my books and stuff, but these are something that I'm trolling for. So it's just kind of like interesting that she sent them. Either I've talked about it before, and maybe I have, I don't know. I can't remember what I said this morning, much less in a video from a month ago. So maybe I have mentioned it before, or maybe, you know, Bonnie's just awesome that way. So these, thank you so much, Bonnie. These are going to go in my little card catalog, and wait for some more to go with them. Because, you know, like I can't use just this many. Because these are like special, because it's all I have. So I have to wait till I get a few more, then I'll be okay with using them. Am I the only person that's like that? Is that weird? It's probably weird, but anyway, that's just me. I do not have heart-shaped doilies. These are awesome. In fact, I only have a few round doilies. And I love these. I love a lot of the doilies that I've seen lately. I don't really like the pattern. They're not very intricate, you know, and I like a nice intricate doily like this. So I will definitely be using those, Bonnie. Thank you very much. And I love any kind of, you know, if you've seen my junk journals, they're full of stuff like this. Of course, not exactly like this, because I don't have anything this awesome. I don't even know what this is, but it's just the best little piece of paper ever, pretty much. But she sent this, and it's so weird. Again, I think she's channeling my brain, or maybe I mentioned it before. But I've made some things out of Altoid tins, and I know some of them were not from Altoids that I've actually eaten. They're just from tins that I got from somewhere. But a few of them were from my own empty Altoids tins, and I don't know what I did with the papers. I think that I was stupid at the time and threw the papers away. But it wasn't just like within the last month or so, I was wondering why I don't have any of the papers that come in the Altoid tins and where I could get some. So once again, Bonnie has just tapped into my very soul and sent me exactly what I have been longing for, an Altoid tin paper. She sent a guest check, a raffle ticket, she's got catalog, or not catalog, calendar pages, and one of those claim check ticket deals, and book page, and just all kinds of cool stuff. Every single bit of this is just me. It's me all over, and that is what floors me. Is, you know, she either watches my stupid videos or she's got a spy camera in my house. I don't know, one or the other. And this, okay, tickets, which I love. And I have a few tickets similar to this, but I don't have any of this color. And she sent enough of them to where I'm okay using them. I don't feel the need to hoard them because I have plenty. So that's a very good thing. This one, okay, this one stumped me because I wasn't sure what it was. And I'm still not sure what it was. So I think I have studied it and figured out what it could be. But Bonnie, you're going to have to tell me if I'm wrong because I'm not sure. I guess I could have looked it up on their website or something, but I didn't bother. But it's these little, like, chipboard. It's obviously some kind of kit, but the punches threw me. Because, see, this one has two. So that one, I look at that, I go, okay, book cover. That's easy. But what the heck? You know, book cover, that's easy too. I mess with it and mess with it, and the only thing that I could come up with is that it is a book kit, but it's one of those, you know, fit together like this, that kind of deal where it folds out. Is that right? Is that what it is? I don't know. If it's not what it is, it's probably what I'm going to use it for because I think that would be fun. You know, just use those little binder rings or ribbons or something and make a little fold out book. So anyway, let me know what it actually really is, Bonnie, but I think that's what I'm going to do with it because I already have an idea for it. So, see, I've practically already used it and it's barely out of the package. Envelopes. These are the perfect size for junk journals. So I will definitely be using these. And these, okay, this is something I've not seen before and I definitely don't have, and I'm glad she put the note on there because I would never have figured out that these are for microfiche. And if you're probably under 40 or maybe 30, I don't know, you may not even know what a microfiche is. You may know microfilm, but even back before microfilm we had microfiche. These are very cool. I've never seen these before. These, in fact, I think I'm going to make a journal out of these that's all these and just these, you know, instead of making them inclusions into junk journals, because they're just cool enough to stand on their own. The only thing that would make them more awesome is if they actually had microfiche in them. How awesome would that be? Guess what I'm looking for on eBay? Microfiche to go in my microfiche envelopes that are going to be in my awesome microfiche journal, because I have to have those. See, Bonnie really loved me. She would have sent me the microfiche, but you know, I see how irate, because all she did was send me the stinking envelopes. Would go to those. I hope you know that I'm totally kidding. I'm so thrilled with the microfiche envelopes. And almost as thrilled as I am with these, they're not glassine, vellum. The vellum envelopes. And they're in the square shape, which I love because, you know, I like unconventional. And if you're going to make a card, you know, it's just as easy to make it square as it is rectangle. So I will be using those. And those are good for journals too. And see, more alphabets. Did she know? I think she knows. Because she knows I need these and we'll use them. And foreign, okay, did she know? I think she knows. You know, and she must pay attention. I haven't, you know, I've said I have a very short attention span. It's not that I don't care. I care deeply about everyone and everything, which is the problem because I can't focus on it all, and so I just don't retain any of it. But she obviously retained because there are book pages in here in several different languages that I can't identify. That looks kind of Russianish, you know, and that's obviously doesn't look Chinese. I bet it's Japanese. Could be either one though. And I don't know, Italian. Hard to tell. That's some kind of, maybe it's the back, a book cover. I bet it is. I bet it's the book cover. And this looks sort of, you know, it's got that kind of Russian sort of weird look to it. I'm not really sure. And this, again, I don't know what it is. This is, it's not a foreign language, it's English, but big, glossy, heavy paper and old pictures. It looks, and there's a lot of stuff in here about wineries, which is very cool, because look at those images. I'll be using that. He cracks me up. But I'm wondering if maybe it was a textbook or something. It doesn't feel like, you know, like an encyclopedia page, and it's not, because the table of contents is more than just one letter. So I'm thinking maybe some kind of a textbook or some kind of a book on vineyards or wineries or something like that. So very, very cool. I will use that. And again, Bonnie must have watched a video or two, because no stick. And she sent me some rub-ons, as they should be, with no stinking stick, because God knows I have popsicle sticks out the wazoo. I don't need another one, and besides, your fingernail works just fine for these. And these are great. These are just perfect for journals and stuff. And you know, these are not cheesy images at all. They're awesome. And I have some bird paper and some bird die cuts that would go really good with this one. In fact, they might be that brand. I don't know. So these are fun. And I'm very rub-on poor. You know, when everyone else was buying rub-ons all the time, I'm not sure what I was buying. But it wasn't rub-ons, because I don't hardly have any. And finally, this package she sent with all kinds of different papers. I've got okay, she sent this pad of lined paper, which I cannot get enough of because I use a great deal of these in my junk journals. And I love this. It says shine right here at the bottom, and I'm not sure if that was just something that had to do with something, or it's just shiny. I don't know. But I love the color and the lines, so I will be filling junk journals with those. And more book pages. This looks like a dictionary, an English to, let's guess, is it French? Maybe French, because it's got a lot of those, you know, boop things on it. So I don't know. I don't know what language that is, but dictionary pages, and I love the size. It's kind of a petite little page, so that's very cool. And these I love. She sent a bunch of different postage stamps and playing cards, which are great. These make great little things to tuck into some of those little envelopes that are inside the junk journals. So I love those. Thank you very much, Bonnie. And this pad of paper, and I have some of this marble pattern paper like this, only it's the big sheets, and it's pink. I don't have the gray, and I love it when that happens, like when I get something like this and I have something similar, because then it's a set, or no, it's not a set, it's a collection, sort of. So now I have a collection of this marbled paper, but I didn't have any of this size. So, and I like this size because this is perfect to, you know, fold up, and you don't have to cut off any excess for a small journal. Works just fine. This has to be one of my favorite things that she sent, and it is pages from some kind of a children's book, and it's full of nursery rhymes, and I love the illustrations. They're just great. So this, yeah, I'm gonna have to just love on this for a while before I actually use it for anything, because it's just full of fabulousness. So, I'm going to have to spend some time with that. These are awesome. She sent these bags, these brown bags that are like a shopping sack, a retail bag. And I don't know what they're from. I've seen bags like this used at like candy stores. So I'm not sure where she got them, but they're awesome. They've got like these vintage ads on them. So those are, again, perfect journal pages. And then Bonnie said this is resume paper. Do they even make this anymore? You know what, Bonnie? I have no idea if they do, but I happen to have some in a cream color to go with this ivory. So again, I've got a collection of resume paper. And I really don't know if they make it anymore. I guess they would, although most people want you to email your resume to them nowadays. But it's a good paper. It usually has a high rag content and a good texture, and it's got the watermark. Well, okay, no way you can see that, I don't think. But it's usually watermarked in some way. So I have got some awesome, I could probably make 2 or 3 journals right now just solely out of the stuff that she sent, seriously. And they would be fabulous too, because everything is fabulous. So there we go. I feel extremely blessed and loved and humbled by both Bonnie and Tracy, and I thank you both so very, very much for taking the time to send me things, especially these things that y'all know that I would love. And you know, so obviously you've watched a video or two, and I thank you for that, because I can't imagine why you would even do that, but I really appreciate that you do. I've got several more videos to do, and you know, like I said, I'm really behind, and I'm really glad to have the time to make them again, because I feel like we're old friends that haven't talked for a while, and we have catching up to do, even though it's YouTube and I don't know really who you are, but I just feel we're connected. So yeah, there's that bizarreness. Try not to be too jealous of my nameplate. You too can make one. I might do a tutorial It'll be a two-parter. You'll need to take notes. So stay tuned for that. Bye.